What comes to your mind when you think of Adam Sandler? Probably the guy who shows up to red carpets wearing baggy shorts. But behind those shorts are luxury items worth millions of dollars. So grab a bowl of your favourite popcorn while we count down 10 insane luxury pieces in Adam Sandler's world. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the Breitling Chronomat. In the 2019 thriller Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler played Howard Ratner. This character was a New York City jeweler with a serious gambling problem and an even more serious watch obsession. One of the timepieces featured in the film was the Breitling Chronomat. This is a classic Swiss aviation watch that's been a favourite among pilots and watch enthusiasts since 1984. The Chronomat combines sporty aesthetics with serious functionality. It has a big stainless steel case, distinctive rider tabs bezel, and chronograph functions that make it really eye-catching. While this wasn't Sandler's personal watch, it perfectly captured Howard Ratner's character. He was someone who appreciated valuable timepieces, but lived perpetually on the edge of financial chaos. Meanwhile, the price of this watch is not fixed. You can get it for under $2,000 for older models to over $7,000 for newer versions. However, if the Breitling showed taste, the next watch showed pure ambition. Moving to number 9 is the Rolex Day Date with diamond bezel. The Rolex Day Date, also known as the President watch, was worn by Adam in Uncut Gems. But this wasn't your usual day date. It had a striking red dial and a diamond-encrusted bezel that screamed excess and ambition. This watch would easily command a price tag of $50,000 to $100,000 or more. Let's say it represented Howard's aspirations and his delusions of grandeur. Despite the fact that he was drowning in debt, he surrounded himself with symbols of success. So every time he checked his watch, it reminded viewers that time was running out for this desperate jeweler. Now the next piece, this is where watch lovers leaned forward in their seats. Coming in at number 8 is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. This was the best watch in the whole movie. A famous designer named Gerald Genter created this Audemars Piguet back in 1972. It completely changed what luxury sports watches could be with its 8-sided bezel and this cool pattern on the dial, which they called tapisserie. The one in the movie was the chronograph version in steel with a blue face. When it was new, it cost around $30,000. But now you're looking at $50,000 to $70,000 or even more because collectors go crazy for this type of timepiece. Actually, Adam wearing this watch in the movie was perfect because regular people wouldn't recognize it like they would a Rolex. It showed Howard actually knew his stuff about watches, even though his life was falling apart. Now everything we've seen so far lives on his wrist, but Adam Sandler's most unexpected flex didn't tell time at all. Taking the 7th spot is a flex that had nothing to do with luxury for himself. Do you know the movie Grown Ups? For those who don't, it made $272 million at the box office. To say thank you to Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade and Rob Schneider, who were his buddies on set, guess what Adam did? He bought each of them a $200,000 Maserati. That's over $800,000 in cars as thank you gifts. These weren't cheap gift baskets or designer watches. Rather, he gave them Italian luxury sports cars with personalized notes. This move became legendary in Hollywood because it showed Sandler's genuine appreciation for his friends and collaborators. While other A-listers might send a fruit basket or a bottle of champagne, Sandler literally hands out $250,000 automobiles like party favors. It's the kind of generosity that makes you understand why actors line up to work with him on movie after movie. And trust me, his own car collection is just as wild. Taking our 6th spot is his 2023 Cadillac Escalade. The Escalade is practically a Hollywood staple, and Sandler's got one too. This SUV is built with a 6.2-litre V8 engine, producing 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Despite its massive size, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds. Now, think about it. This guy is worth millions of dollars, and he's driving his kids to school in a Cadillac, not a Rolls-Royce or a Bentley. That's keeping it real. Moreover, the Escalade is the ultimate family hauler disguised as a luxury vehicle. It's got 3 rows of seating, advanced safety features, and enough tech to keep everyone entertained on long drives. Sandler could afford to buy a different supercar for every day of the week, but instead he's being a practical dad. That's the Sandler way. On the flip side, if you're loving this tour through Sandler's luxury vault, hit that like button and subscribe. We've got more high-rolling stories on board. Now let's head back into the countdown. Adam's also got a 2021 Lincoln Navigator. This luxury SUV has a lot of space and comfort. It's powered by a twin-turbocharged 3.5-litre V6 generating 450 horsepower. It's got an adaptive suspension with road preview, which uses a front camera to spot upcoming bumps. With this, it can adjust the suspension for a smoother ride. What's even more interesting is that this Navigator can tow up to 8,700 pounds and seats up to 8 passengers in luxurious comfort. It's used by government agencies for armoured protection, which should tell you how powerful this SUV is. Celebrities like David Beckham, Will Smith and Sandra Bullock also own Navigators. It seems Sandler's got the Navigator because he needs that extra horsepower, or maybe he wants to switch things up. Either way, he's all about these big American SUVs that work hard and don't scream "look at me." Up to this point, Sandler's taste looks very low-key, but there's one machine in his garage that completely breaks that pattern. Let's talk about Sandler's wild card. Now, according to multiple reports, hidden in his garage is a $350,000 Ferrari 488 Pista, probably the fastest and most expensive car he owns. This Italian supercar has a 3.9-litre twin-turbo V8 with 711 horsepower. It can hit 211 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds because of its 7-speed automatic transmission. In fact, this is Sandler's one major flex in the automotive world. While he usually drives American SUVs and sedans, he's got this Ferrari chilling in his garage for when he wants to remind everyone that he's still one of Hollywood's highest paid actors. And if you thought his cars were impressive, wait till you see where he lives. Making it to number 3 is his Malibu beach house. Back in 2001, when Adam was really blowing up with movies like The Wedding Singer and Big Daddy, he bought himself a beachfront house in Malibu for $3.1 million. This place sits right on the ocean with incredible views. It was actually his first big real estate purchase. Usually, Malibu is where the Hollywood elite go to escape, and Sandler secured his slice of paradise over 2 decades ago. The property has likely appreciated significantly since 2001. It's potentially worth $8 to $10 million today, given Malibu's explosive real estate market. Although other celebrities were buying mansions in Beverly Hills to show off, Sandler quietly grabbed a beachfront gem where he could actually relax. Smart move for someone who values privacy and family time over flashy photo ops. But Malibu was just the beginning. Coming in at number 2 is the Pacific Palisades Ranch House. In October 2022, Sandler bought a second property in Pacific Palisades for $4.1 million. This 1,840 square foot ranch-style house was built in 1947 and has been recently remodeled. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a 2-car garage. Even though it's smaller than his primary residence, this property shows Sandler's eye for strategic real estate investments in high-demand California markets. Now, this might seem random until you realise something important. Pacific Palisades is one of LA's most exclusive neighbourhoods. It's home to celebrities like Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg and Matt Damon. The fact that Sandler owns 2 properties in the same neighbourhood shows he's not just buying real estate, but building a family compound in one of the most expensive zip codes in America. This ranch house could serve as a guest house, an office, or an investment property. Either way, it's another smart move from Hollywood's most unassuming mogul. Although this ranch house is beautiful, it's not the home that defines Adam Sandler's life. And taking the top spot is Sandler's Pacific Palisades residence. This is Adam's main house, and the story of how he got it is perfect. It's a massive 13,000 square foot mansion in Pacific Palisades, California. Now, back to the juicy story of how he got it. Actually, he bought the house at a party in 2004. So Adam and his wife Jackie were at Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's house for New Year's Eve. Jackie mentioned she loved the place, and by the end of the night, Adam had offered to buy it for $12 million. Can you imagine? Only Adam Sandler could pull that off and still be everyone's favourite guest. Meanwhile, the property was built in 1990 and it has 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a pool, a tennis court and a screening room. The mansion is where Adam has raised his 2 daughters and built his family life away from the cameras. It's private, secure and absolutely massive, with enough space for his family, friends and probably half of the cast of grown-ups to hang out. In the end, Adam Sandler's collection isn't really about flexing wealth, but taking care of his family and staying true to himself. So, if you enjoyed this unexpected tour, you'll love our next video on the watch collection of your favourite NFL players. Go ahead and hop over to that video. Thanks for watching and stay fabulous.